Look closely at this 15-meter aerodynamic nose, a masterpiece crafted from reinforced carbon fiber. It is designed to pierce the air at 500 kilometers per hour without any physical resistance. This is no ordinary locomotive. This is the L0 series Maglev, Japan's massive high-stakes engineering bet. A $64 billion challenge against the fundamental laws of classical physics and traditional transport. The primary objective is to bridge the gap between Tokyo and Nagoya in just 40 minutes. This incredible feat requires us to conquer the formidable and unyielding Japanese Alps. We are facing a geological fortress of solid granite and unpredictable volcanic rock throughout the path. A barrier that has remained impenetrable for thousands of years until this very moment in history. Observe the guideway carefully. You will find no steel rails or traditional tracks here. Instead, we have engineered complex, integrated H-shaped copper coils directly into the concrete walls. As the train's onboard superconducting magnets sweep past these coils, they induce a powerful magnetic field. This interaction lifts the entire 700-ton hull exactly 10 centimeters high above the ground. At these extreme velocities, physical friction becomes the ultimate enemy of any mechanical system. By completely eliminating wheel-on-rail contact, we bypass the traditional mechanical limits of modern transport. However, by solving friction, we inherit a much deadlier mechanical foe in this high-speed environment. Intense aerodynamic drag and massive tunneling pressure test every single structural bolt and joint. Notice the nose profile again. Every curve is mathematically optimized through advanced supercomputers. The design is built specifically to mitigate the dangerous piston effect in confined tunnel spaces. This phenomenon occurs when a subsonic object enters a narrow tube at extremely high speed. To survive this air pressure, 90% of this line must remain deep underground. Our machines are currently boring through the heart of the Southern Alps at record speed, reaching depths exceeding 1,400 meters below the jagged mountain summits above. The lithostatic pressure at these extreme depths is absolutely staggering for any man-made structure. We are managing thousands of tons of rock stress, pressing down on every square meter. This constant tectonic force threatens to crush any structure not reinforced by advanced shield-driven technology. We utilize high-strength, precast interlocking concrete segments to secure the path against the mountain. At the very heart of the L0 system lies the critical superconducting magnet component. To achieve zero electrical resistance, these magnets are bathed in specialized liquid helium, maintained at a precise cryogenic state of -269 degrees Celsius. This represents the absolute pinnacle of modern magnetic levitation engineering and thermal management. But even the most advanced technology is useless if the tunnel structure fails under pressure. The mountain mass above exerts a sheer weight that tests the limits of human engineering. We are now entering the Chuo Shinkansen's most dangerous sector, the unstable Southern Alps. This is where tectonic plates collide and geological instability is the daily norm for engineers. To cross this range, our path must descend over 1,000 meters deep into the earth, navigating through crystalline schist and fractured granite with absolutely zero room for any error. The heat generated by the Earth's crust at these depths can reach 40 degrees Celsius, creating an exhausting and hostile environment for both men and machines during the excavation. Every single meter of progress is a direct battle against intense and crushing lithostatic pressure. Thousands of kilonewtons of force are exerted against the tunnel's circular perimeter at all times. To withstand this, we utilize a highly precise and rigid sequential excavation method, immediately spraying high-strength shotcrete to stabilize the rock face before the mountain can reclaim it. Massive steel rock bolts, over 5 meters long, are driven deep into the rock mass. They create a reinforced arch that carries the immense load of the mountain overhead. Precision sensors are embedded within the lining to monitor minute structural shifts in real time.
This new facility, powered by the very conduits you see behind me, represents a significant leap forward in sustainable technology.
If the sensors detect a displacement of even a few millimeters, the entire sequence is halted. We must immediately reassess the structural integrity of the sector before proceeding any further. The logistical nightmare continues with the sheer volume of excavated muck and rock material. Millions of cubic meters must be recycled or disposed of efficiently without harming the environment. Unlike traditional tunneling, we cannot use vertical shafts due to the extreme height of these mountains, forcing us to rely on long horizontal adits as our primary access and supply lifelines. These adits serve as the lifeline for oxygen, power, and high-speed conveyor belt systems. They continuously remove the crushed rock from the cutting face to the outside world. Water is our constant shadow. Hidden aquifers under high pressure can burst through at any time, flooding segments with freezing water in a matter of seconds without any prior warning. To prevent a catastrophic breach, we deploy advanced horizontal pilot drilling techniques ahead of time, detecting water pockets hundreds of meters ahead of the main boring machine's cutting head. Every day is a high-stakes calculation between engineering progress and the safety of our crew. As we push deeper into the most studied but least hospitable rock in all of Japan, to overcome this geological wall, we deploy the titans of construction, the Shield TBMs. These machines have diameters exceeding 14 meters and weigh thousands of metric tons. These are not just drills, they are mobile underground factories over 100 meters long. The cutter head is the spearhead, embedded with hundreds of industrial-grade diamond-coated discs, designed to grind through crystalline rock at extremely high torque and rotational speed. Massive hydraulic jacks exert millions of pounds of forward thrust against the unyielding mountain face. This process generates immense heat and vibration that threatens the machine's own mechanical core. Specialized lubrication and cooling fluids are injected continuously to protect the integrity of the bearings. Behind the rotating head, a synchronized erector arm picks up heavy concrete segments. Each segment weighs several tons and is positioned with absolute mathematical precision by the arm. They are bolted together to form a perfect, watertight structural shell for the maglev train. This ring acts as the primary defense against the massive external rock pressure of the Alps. The precision required here is extreme. We manage tolerances of less than 5 millimeters. Across a structure that spans hundreds of kilometers through the most difficult mountain range. As the TBM advances, the space is filled with high-pressure grout for total structural stability.
From this incredible vantage point, the scale of Tokyo is truly apparent. This evening, officials are discussing the future of the city's infrastructure.
The cutting discs wear down rapidly in the abrasive granite and must be replaced frequently. This task is performed in hazardous high-pressure environments by specialized maintenance teams. Professional divers often enter the pressurized chamber to perform these critical repairs manually, working under extreme atmospheric conditions to ensure the machine keeps moving forward every day. Every rotation of the cutter head is monitored by sophisticated laser-guided navigation systems, ensuring the tunnel remains on its precise, three-dimensional flight path through the deep rock. A deviation of just a few centimeters could result in a catastrophic misalignment of the line. The scale of the power required to drive these machines is absolutely immense and staggering, equivalent to the total energy consumption of a small, modern industrial city in Japan. In the silence of the deep Alps, the steady hum of the TBM is human ingenuity. But how does a 700-ton machine defy gravity and hover above the guideway? The answer lies in the extreme world of superconductivity and high-level cryogenic engineering. By cooling niobium titanium alloys to near absolute zero, we eliminate all electrical resistance, allowing massive electrical currents to flow indefinitely through the system without any energy loss. This state is maintained by liquid helium, handled with the highest level of industrial precision. Inside stainless steel cryostats, the helium circulates at -269 degrees Celsius. This creates a stable and powerful magnetic field that enables the train to levitate. The field must be controlled with microsecond accuracy by onboard flight computers at all times. Once the current is started, it requires almost no additional power to maintain the levitation. The interaction between the train's magnets and the guideway creates a natural magnetic cushion. This cushion keeps the vehicle perfectly centered, even at the maximum speed of the line. As the train accelerates, the repulsive forces increase, providing a smoother ride for all passengers. It is more stable at 500 kilometers per hour than a standard commercial jet. But cooling a fleet of trains requires a massive cryogenic infrastructure at every maintenance depot. Every pipe, valve, and seal must be vacuum insulated to prevent any heat leakage. A quench or a sudden loss of superconductivity would be a catastrophic and dangerous event. Therefore, multiple redundant cooling loops and battery buffers are integrated into every chassis. The manufacturing of these superconducting coils remains a closely guarded industrial and national secret, requiring clean room conditions and extreme material purity to function correctly for decades. Each coil is tested under extreme stress, simulating 40 years of operational service life. This is the commercialization of quantum-level physics on a massive, nation-building scale. Engineering excellence is about managing the unpredictable forces of nature and underground water. In the Shizuoka sector, we encountered water pressure that could punch through thick reinforced steel. Every liter of water lost is a potential ecological disaster for local farming communities. To solve this, we constructed a network of recovery conduits to redirect all groundwater safely. We use advanced chemical grouting, injecting specialized resins into the rock fractures for protection. This creates an impermeable barrier before the TBM even arrives at the excavation site. This chemical shield must be perfect to withstand the crushing weight of the southern Alps. Monitoring this is a constant task for geological teams using seismic reflection technology. But water isn't the only threat. The Earth itself is alive with constant tectonic stress. This is why the tunnel lining is designed with deformable joints for maximum flexibility.
Completed exactly on schedule, this monumental tunnel project is finally ready to transform regional transit, and as you can see, the view isn't bad either.
I am your lead engineer at Quantum K Manufacturing. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned as we continue to deconstruct the massive machines that build our modern world.